Caden Carlson. I'm going to be a 10th grader, and I'm involved in FBLA. I'm an officer. I am also involved in Stuco, and I am involved in football and track as my sports, and robotics. So currently I'm using math in this pinner project that I'm doing for pinner manufacturing. I am creating tubs, so I use math to scale and resize the tubs using CAD software. So I'm able to split them using math. I like to find the optimal size of the pieces I want to split, so I'll use math, measure the pieces, and then split them accordingly. So I failed in my first couple pieces. I failed by, I would make the walls too thick, and then I would use pegs and it would cure differently. And then some parts were too thin. Some parts just didn't turn out eventually at all. So it was a great learning experience and very life-changing. I mean, you learn different things, more about time management and how things should be done and should be done right, improving on stuff, and just making timelines. A piece like this, they were taking about 30 hours at the beginning because they were so big. So, but now we're getting down to pieces that are, this is printing 2 pieces at 13 hours. So just the knowledge I've learned and the improvements I've made kind of reflect that. I enjoy getting stuff done right and just the satisfaction of something being done right and on time. I enjoy just having something physical in my hands. I can say I made this with math and it's something I can be proud of and see off in the world. I would give 7th grade Caden, I would say don't be afraid to fail. Go out there and just be yourself. Like, don't depend on who people think you are. Just be yourself and always go for it. Sometimes it just takes a different view. Sometimes you have to take a different perspective on a problem or subject, and that will lead to this increased problem solving and just new ways of thinking. Also, there's people around you to help you, always teachers like you and others. So this is where the process begins in Fusion 360. Using this CAD software, I'm able to split the files sent to me by Pinner Manufacturing. I'm able to split them. This one's split in 11 different ways, and so that it fits into the build platform of the printer. So from there, I then send it to the software used by Preform, or that is produced by them, which is then I'm able to create the supports that are then sent to the printer. So this here is the actual Form 2 printer. It works by having resin come from the back through a little nozzle into the tank. And so then the tank is swiped clean every time it goes up and does a layer. And this build platform goes down, presses against the wall in there, and the laser comes from behind and builds it layer by layer. So after a layer is completed, it goes up, swipes again for a new layer of resin, goes back down and does another layer, using the laser to solidify the resin. So the next part is the alcohol. We use IPA, which is isopropyl alcohol, about 99% concentration. So it's pretty powerful stuff. And this is used, I will dip it in 15 minutes at a time into each container. One's kind of more of a coarser and one's a finer finish, and it is used to kind of take away that excess resin that is still liquid on the build. So finally, after washing the pieces from the alcohol, I put them inside this box, which has the special frequency of light, and it's able to finish curing it. It's very similar to the laser that is in there, but it just surrounds it. So any type of UV light will help cure it, but this is the best kind of frequency of light we have found. Alright, so here is just about the finished project. I have to finish gluing that onto here, but this is what we saw in the other room. So this is at a quarter scale, and it is about 5 liters of resin worth. So I have to finish gluing, and I'll sand it, and I'll send it off to Pinner Manufacturing.